right, so we are live with the session now that would, in reality, showcase a proven path to success, ladies and gentlemen. When we talk about, as I just said some seconds ago, nailing the brief on content for social media marketing, and in turn, really expanding that sales universe for your respective organizations. We are all set to be inviting up next on this experiential stage. Well, I just can't get enough of experiencing this platform. It's time right now to get onto the stage. Bidisha Nagaraj, the Chief Marketing Officer from Schneider Electric. Over to you, Bidisha.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and thank you for having me in this session today. And I do hope, firstly, everybody is fine and safe. We're going through such crazy, unprecedented times, and I do hope everybody is safe here. Today, the topic that I have to share with you and share my thoughts about is content. And I do believe strongly that content is a very, very important part of any digital transformation. In fact, it's the lifeline of all digital transformation that we're all going through. You know, exceptional user experience and customer satisfaction, as we know, are central to any digital transformation today. Now, what is central to that is content. Content is that engine that not only drives sales and marketing, but also provides extreme customer delight. It ends up at the heart of every user experience. Think about it. So today I'm going to share with you some thoughts of how we can achieve this, make content or the content strategy integral part of your digital transformation. As we know that content plays an extremely vital role in creating long-lasting relationship with our customers. I want to start with looking at the entire customer journey and why that is important for our entire content strategy. Now, if you look at this slide, I do want to tell you that right from the stage of discovery or easy to find, right through the stage of easy to use or maintain, there are various digital tools, there are various digital capabilities, apps, etc., that are developed for getting the customer through this entire journey. Now, we know that 81% of people in the world actually start their buying journey through search or through social media or through getting an email from the company. Discovery starts there. I want to say there's content involved there. Moving to getting customers to choose a product or service. And today, 70% of customers prefer self-service, which means content needs to be crystally clear to be able to get them to choose their own products and serve themselves. If you continue this way, easy to buy, easy to get, easy to use and maintain, you will see that across every step, whether it is e-commerce, whether it's customers preferring video to phone, whether it is customers using their smartphones, for looking at websites, etc. Across the entire journey, what is important is an integrated content strategy. I want you to think of a few things here, which is that at every step, there are various tools involved. These tools are there to influence the customers. Tools like personalized websites, like marketing automation tools to nurture the customer relationship, mobile apps, various social media platforms, and webinar experiences, and the list can go on and on. While it is very important to choose the right kind of tools and platforms, the way we look at it is that that's not the only thing that resources need to be spent on. Resources need to be spent on content as well as applicable to that particular platform. What is common? What is the common currency here? If you look at it, is, like I said, I want to repeat it again, it's an integrated content strategy. I emphasize the word integrated because quite often we find content being developed in silos, in vacuums by different departments in a company. Lastly, I cannot emphasize one very important thing, and that is effective measurement. It is very important that an integrated content strategy needs to be followed by effective measurement. You need to know what part of the content is working. We need to know where does the customer spend most of the time reading what. We need to know where are the open rates coming from. We need to know where are the clicks coming from. So all in all, what I wanted to showcase in this particular slide was that the tools are important, platforms are important for this entire customer journey. But what is also very important, that content needs to follow these tools in an effective manner. Now, how do we do this? That's a very important question. At Schneider Electric, we have a very interesting problem. Our target audience moves from electricians to CEOs and everybody in between, whether it's the panel builder, whether it's a system integrator, whether it's the architect, whether it's a chief technology officer. So we have a very wide base of target audience that we look at. Followed through with that, we have an even wider segments that we look at. So we have homes as a segment, we have hotels as a segment, we have hospitals as a segment, we have manufacturing units as a segment, government, smart cities, etc. Now, you look at the complexity that we're going through. We have different target audience from different segments. Now, can one size fit all from a content standpoint? Of course not. There are two key things that we look at. One is differentiation, two is personalization. Get the right content to the right audience in the right format is very, very key. This could mean that you deep dive into the length of the content, the tonality of the content, the language of the content, take into consideration the attention span of the target audience. This is very important to differentiate content by segment and by target audience. Number two is personalization. Today, customers are looking for unique experiences. Customers are looking for experiences that they can remember. Customers are looking for experiences that they associate with you as a brand. And that is very, very important, that we do provide personalized content, personalized experience to the customer. Now, it is very important to recognize the fact that customers today enjoy omni-channel digital experience. And that needs to reflect in the content experience as well, regardless of the channel of consumption. Today, consumers are looking at multiple screens while they're consuming content. Now, those multiple screens serve content that needs to come from a single brand with a single tonality, with a single language, brand language. Now, quite often we find that the same brand serves content in different medium, but somehow the tonality is mixed up. Somehow it doesn't seem like it comes from the same brand. And that is very important, that seamless omni-channel orchestration across email, web, social, virtual media, PR, whatever, needs to have a certain integration of content. It could be a snackable content, it could be ephemeral content, it could be whatever content, but it needs to be designed for that particular medium, keeping into consideration personalization and differentiation. At Schneider Electric, I'm very happy to say that if you come into the website and if you're a partner or a customer, depending on your registration profile and your type, we are happy to serve customers personalized content that's relevant to them. And that goes a very, very long way. So I think it's important to know that great content is the key to setting your business apart from your competition. Great content leads to great business revenue. To succeed, you need to consider it early in your transformation process so you can offer customers what they want. You know, content follows the customer in his or her journey and not the other way around. I strongly believe content nurtures the customer. Content needs to be evolved, you know, and nurtured through the different buying cycle of the customer, as we saw in my first slide. Content needs to take into consideration the seamless journey, stitching together personalization, differentiation across omni-channel. And finally, that differentiation needs to come through in the social media, in web, in sales and marketing automation tools like Marketo. And if you have the right content strategy, keeping in mind personalization and differentiation, it will lead to unique customer experience, leading to a great acceleration of your business revenue. Something that I want to leave you with, and to me, this is a very powerful vision, which is that no matter which part of uh, the relationship you are with your customer, whether you are talking about platforms, whether you're talking about cybersecurity, whether you're talking about the different customer journey across discovery, across personalization, support, services, whatever, across you are trying to cover customers through various different coverage models. Your salesperson is presenting to the end customer through to we have something called the sales conversation tools. No matter who is selling your company to the customer, whether it's a digital interface, whether it's a human interface to a salesperson, no matter which platform, what part of the journey you are in, what is at the heart of it is personalized, differentiated content. Think about it. If the content is not tailored for being served to that particular customer, it can go all wrong. In content, one size does not fit all. We believe in Schneider Electric that the content that we serve through our social media platforms has to have some connection with the content that the sales organization is using to sell to the customers. So we believe that an integrated content strategy is something that holds a company in great relationship with the customer, and finally leading to accelerated revenue. So that's what I had to share with you today. Happy to share my thoughts with you. If you have any questions that you want to ask me later on, you can always write to me. I'm at bidisha.nagaraj@se.com. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity and your time. Thank you.
Hi everyone, Rajesh here. Can you hear me?
Morning, Rajesh. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Bidisha, thank you very much for spilling some of those secret sauces and rather an approach that we can actually trust. So thank you for decoding all that bit. Thanks a lot. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, while I do hope that you're exploring the platform features, visiting the exhibits, filling the feedback forms right out there, while also understanding about the experiential offerings that our partners have to make to you. Please keep doing all of that and more. Of course, keep upping those leaderboard scores and so much more that's coming up as well. Right now, it's time for a panel discussion. Now, this will be the new crusade. Now, the battle plan was set, but how do we alter it for a sustainable marketing? That's something that our experts are going to brew their talks around. We'll just get connected to them very shortly. Allow me to just take a minute or so to be right back on the screens.